So just turning your attention inward, allowing your eyelids to drop down, inviting your shoulders to drop down as well and relax, while keeping your head aligned over your shoulders, head over heart, heart over hips. Invite now your belly to let go and invite awareness of the connection of your body to the chair you're in, how that feels, how the weight of your body feels where you are right now today. And noticing your breath, becoming aware of its cadence, its rhythm. Try to watch the breath without controlling the breath. And invite that breath deep into every area of your body. Imagine that breath is filling every part of your body, which it does. The oxygen reaches the cells of every part of your skin, your bones, your extremities, toes, and fingers. So as you receive that breath, really feel and accept that breath inside your physical body. And this breath is a form of invisible support that you receive every few seconds, every time you breathe. Hundreds and thousands of breaths you've taken, and they're all evidence of divine support. There is an energy wanting to support your aliveness, your presence in this physical body. It's no mistake that you're here. It's no mistake that you're here. You're exactly where you are meant to be right now. Just scan your body and invite any area of your body that may need encouragement. Invite it to let go and relax whilst keeping alignment of your head over your heart over your hips. And if there is an area that's resisting relaxation, ask the breath to meet that area and coax it into alignment with your intention to be fully here and letting go of anything that is not essential. And as we come into the sound of we're going to imagine this fills this human form we're in, almost as if your body is a cup and the is water filling that cup. So you can imagine that the water fills you feet first. So as you say imagine your feet filling with that sound, the vibration. You might feel it in the cells. You might feel a warmth, a tingling. You might even feel your bones vibrating, because our bones vibrate as we create sound. So imagine that you're filling yourself up with this sound, Om. Om being the sound of the divine, the sound of universal consciousness. Om. 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 Filling your legs, make sure your legs feel full of the sound. Om. Filling your hips, making sure your hips feel full of the vibration. Om. Moving into your belly and lower back. Om. Your chest, your mid and upper back. Om. Feeling the bones of your body vibrating, your shoulders and arms. Om. Your neck and head. Om. 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 Notice your breath as you receive and release your breath in the moments in between the sound. And listen, because the sound you've just made is creating a vibration, like an echo. There's an energy around you now. You might be able to hear it in the silence or sense it with the warmth or the tingling in your body. And I like to see that feeling or that sound or that space created is like an answer from the responding to us. Receive that sound, receive that feeling in this space. Just acknowledge for a moment that you are not fully in control of everything in life. And you may be trying very hard to have things happen or be the best you can be. But we can step back from that right now and move into receiving, move into feeling and being. Because you are a soul. You are soul energy. And that soul has a different perspective to the human mind. That soul has a higher perspective. And today we invite that higher perspective to be with us. Acknowledging our ancestors. Om Ancestraya Namaha. 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 Just imagine for a moment that you have loving relatives in spirit who are happy to be around while we're in this moment of intention and prayer. And they like keeping an eye on you and cheering you on in life. Just imagine that might be the case, because I believe it is. And in this silence, you may feel a response from that energy, from your ancestral energy. A warmth sometimes could feel like a hug, or maybe you'll hear something in the air. Notice your breath as you do that. I'm calling now on Lord Ganesha, who can help us to move forward without any obstacles. And obstacles may be internal or external. So we ask for our traits that are obstacles to be softened and untangled and dissolved. Things like doubt or fear or stubbornness, frustration. And we ask that Ganesha help us to connect deeply with our soul power, this part of us that is our truth, our soul energy. Help us align with our soul journey, our soul purpose, and our soul potential, our highest soul potential. Om Gang Ganapathe Namaha. 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 The next mantra supports us when things are falling apart. But before we do that, pause for a moment to feel the energy of that last mantra. How quickly I jumped into what was next without pausing. So we are all guilty of that. So just pause for a moment. Feel any response from Ganesha, any change in your body, any quality of sound around you or energy around you that feels slightly different since this mantra. Thank you, Lord Ganesha. Sorry for wanting to move into the next mantra so fast. And there's a lesson in this for me. I'm feeling very strongly that I move quickly and without pausing to take stock, to be grateful, to be kind to myself for self-care. And perhaps you might be the same too. And things are changing. And when we change, we let go of something. We let go of a version of what was. And letting go and feeling things almost falling apart can feel very uncomfortable. But to allow things to fall apart with the purpose of being rebuilt can be joyful, playful, satisfying. Think of the children's games that we build something and then we break it down, like Jenga, like a building exercise, or even a jigsaw puzzle. We put it together, we take it apart, and we put it back together. Imagine that the things that are changing, that are falling apart, that are releasing, are part of some cosmic game of joy in letting go, joy in seeing things change and being uncertain for a while, a joy in starting fresh. Just breathe into that because for me, this is difficult because I hold on to the past and I tend to have some trepidation moving into a new version of life. So breathe with me on this and just give yourself permission to feel a little uncomfortable and imagine that it's a fun game to let go of something. Almost like a ball in your hand that you drop to the ground, but you know that it bounces. So imagine for a moment that the things you're letting go of are going to bounce back, but they'll be different when they come back. The ball changes color every time it bounces. Imagine you're allowing something you're holding onto right now fall to the ground, a ball that you've been carrying that isn't, that needs to be in movement, basically, that needs to change. Let it drop and then catch it again, and it's new and it's fun. Imagine you're bouncing that ball now. Maybe you're throwing it around. Maybe you're bouncing it over to me. I'm getting it for a moment and then I'm sending it back to you and it's fresh and it's new. Change, release, transformation, play, joy, hope, a new vision. Every time that ball bounces, think of a word that makes you more optimistic. Let's use that word, optimistic. Faith, trust, courage, confidence, winning, succeeding, trying, playing, attempting, going for it, doing what it takes, letting go of that ball. When we hold on to that ball too tightly and don't let it fall to the ground, we're not in motion. And life is about motion. It's about change. So I'm inviting Lord Shiva to be with us. Shiva is an energy of releasing negativity, and this is this is his wheelhouse. This is exactly what Lord Shiva loves. Destroying what is no longer needed. So every time we drop that ball, Lord Shiva, we ask you, take whatever's ready to go. Let the ball drop, and whatever is on there that shouldn't be on there, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Om Namah Shivaya. At the end of each mantra, I'm imagining bouncing a ball. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Breathe into that. Feel that freedom that comes from letting go. The joy of a new beginning. And like a jigsaw puzzle, there are pieces that are going to just be rearranged. We're not really going to lose anything in this. We're gaining. Just rearranging those jigsaw pieces. But we have to let them go. We have to dismantle them sometimes. And trust in the divine. And sometimes our heart will feel a little scared. So we ask for courage. We call on this mantra that the Dalai Lama does, Om Mane Padme Hum, which is the lotus mantra. Padme is the lotus. So imagining that your heart might not like the muddy parts of life, might not like to dismantle jigsaws and change or drop a ball that you think you need to hold tight onto. But imagining that the lotus is reaching the surface and aiming at the divine, aiming at the sun. And your heart can feel held and loved and whole and healed, even when you feel a little uncertain. Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hum. Om Mane Padme Hoom. Om Mani Padme Hoom. Om Mani Padme Hoom. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Notice your breath. Notice the change in the energy around you. And just see if you can lean into the unknown with trust and surrender in the divine. Just imagine that you're saying to your guides, your angels, to God, to Jesus, to Buddha, hey, I'm trusting you to help me, to hold me safely, to give me courage when things are unclear and uncertain. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank yourself as well. Give yourself a little cuddle or pat on the back or squeeze of your hand. Just be like, hey, physically, this human self of yours is doing its best always. and it's all good. And you are awesome. You're beautiful. You're full of joy and love and potential. And you've done so much already. So many things that you've forgotten you've done that are so awesome. So let yourself feel joy in being you for a moment. Because guess what? No one else gets to be you. No one else gets to be you. Breathe into that. And just send a little love note to your mind. Just send a love note saying, hey, if you're getting stressed or busy, trust me. Trust me. And the me you're talking about is your soul. Trust me. And that soul is connected to the divine, to a way greater power. Your soul has friends in high places. Send a love note. You can imagine it. You can send a little love note text or a little piece of paper or post it. Send it up to your mind and say, trust me and trust the divine. We've got this. We've got this. We do. Breathe into that. Feel that energy around you. Feel that protection, that care, that love that we've connected with through our practice today. And we ask now for light to surround us, to protect us, and to bring clarity in our lives. Ya Noor. 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 Just bringing your hands now into prayer position so your palms are together at your heart. And today we're going to do a mudra, a hand position, where we keep our fingers, our fingertips touching and our thumb tips touching, but we widen the palms, widen the wrists to create a steeple effect with our hands, like a triangle. And this mudra is called the Hakini mudra, and it is a power pose for the hands. And it's also a connection for the brain. It helps the mind. And we're going to make to invite this hand position to help us remember what we need to remember about our soul purpose. And to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in, and on the in breath, we're touching our tongue to the roof of our mouth behind our teeth and allowing the gaze of the eyes, even though your eyes are closed, allowing your eyes to roll up as if they're reaching and looking towards the divine. So as we do this, keeping your hand in this position, thumb tips and fingertips together, wrist wide apart, creating a steeple. And as you breathe in, tongue to the roof of your mouth and look up with your eyes closed. And release the tongue and eyes for a moment as you breathe out. Keep the hand where it is. And one more time, breathing in, tongue to the roof of the mouth, looking up. And release. One last time, breathing in, looking up, tongue to the roof of the mouth. And imagine now that there's something new, a new understanding that's within, say, this temple, this steeple that you've created. And we're going to bring our hands back into prayer position. It's almost, I want you to imagine that you're holding that new information in between the palms of your hands. Almost like there's a little piece of paper with some new insight right there in your hands. You're just going to hold it and breathe and trust that that information is going to drop in at the perfect moment. But you have it. You have that newness, that you have that insight into your soul purpose right now. It's in your palms of your hands, in between the palms of your hands. And just breathe and feel in your heart gratitude and joy that you have it. Yay, I have it. I have it now. I understand my purpose. I understand something new or deeper about that purpose. I understand and I trust something about that purpose even more. And it's here. I have it. And I have it in my hands and it's entering my body. It's entering my mind. Breathe into that. Feel that joy. Feel that gratitude and be a little patient and a little kind to yourself over the next few days while it integrates. Breathe it in. And I'd just like to thank our guides, our angels, Lord Ganesha, Lord Shiva, the energy of Buddha, and all of the spiritual traditions that we connected in with today. Thank all of the divine masters that we are already very connected to. And you might like to name them in your mind, whether that be Jesus or Gandhi or uh, Mother Teresa or a saint or a sage, Saint Patrick. They just in your heart, just remember that you're connected always into this. You just need to drop the frustration or the thoughts for a moment and it's there. So holding now your hands and palms together, we'll say namaste. The soul, me, acknowledges the soul, you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being this soul. No one else gets to do it except you. This is your year. This is your time. And be playful and joyful on this journey and seek help if you need it. But in the meantime, let yourself be glad that you are you. And rubbing your hands together, create some heat. A little bit of heat with those hands. Just breathe out, let some air out. We're just releasing, 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 and then covering your eyes. We're just letting this energy sit with us. We're sealing it in, locking it in tight. Breathe in, asking for this to stay with us, and tapping your head and shoulders, chest, back, belly, hips, and legs, coming back into the room. And let yourself smile a little. Hold on to this. Imagine that playful good things are coming your way. Thank you for being here.